This was not an ordinary Labor Day weekend. Needed a box to put some batteries in, so found this plastic thing over at Harbor Freight. I was also looking for something to put some of the wrenches and such underneath the back seat of the truck, so I'm not carrying it around in the toolbox of the truck. Found this thing. Seems to like it would work. But while we were there, the lights start to flicker. I thought it was some type of a power surge. Came home to find street blocked, trash can dumped, walking down the street, debris on the roof of the neighbor's house out in front, their trash can blown over. Um, Walk down around the corner, find a car trapped between one power pole that's on the ground and another one that's hanging behind him. Um, Something major happened there. Fire department's got all the streets blocked off. Still looks like it didn't happen too longer. Probably when the lights flickered. Start walking down the street. They let me go over there. Um, Probably these weren't live wires, but yeah, it was pretty amazing. Debris in the street. So I thought, well, I'm gonna walk down there and go before they go and start roping it off. I'm gonna go check it out. So start walking. My theory is that this car must have been driving when this happened. He was able to pull over to the side, facing the wrong way though. Still taking some photos or videos, looking back. That's looking south on Lion, looking at that power pole hanging. As I walk down, here's the house. It looks like there's some damage to it. A lot of debris I suspect was from that house out in the street, but tangled up in some of the wires. Looks like the wind blew it up against it because it's bent across the wire. Another look at that house, damage. This power pole down. Looking at some of the debris that was scattered across the street. This is heading west. So the winds must have been blowing west. Or looks like the carport. It's like a pretty thick cable. I don't think it's a live wire. I think it's for maybe tension purposes, but just laying on the sidewalk. Um, Power pole pulled over. This one appeared to be pulled over, but one right where all the commotion was looked like it was sheared. Like that. That one looks like it was toppled over. This is the one that was right by where all the debris was, and you can see at the base there. The base is still in the ground, appears to be sheared. So a pretty strong wind must have been there to do that, but yet didn't get the tree. Kind of interesting. Yanked all the man-made stuff down, left the natural stuff alone. Yeah, upward winds. This is one block to the west of all that commotion off of Lion. And you can see evidence that something happened. Power's off. It's hot outside. Finding different ways to cool down. 106. At this point, it's only 85 inside, but then walk out to see this after hearing airplanes going by. Like, what the heck? And so power's still off, and now there's a major fire going on. You could hear the planes going over, probably dumping water. You could hear the neighbor's generator going on in the background because the whole neighborhood has no power. Looking for some dry ice, try and keep the our food from spoiling, losing. So put everything in the deep freeze and put some dry ice in there. Yeah, I ran the fans off of the inverter on the truck all night long, and it ended up killing the battery around 2 in the morning. Made for an uncomfortable night.